we are curious to know like all those knowledge that you're going to give us. Because I mean,
so when someone is talking about you, how do you feel?
Well, actually, when she was reading the details, I was like, is this me or someone else?
oh, that's you. I told you that your catalog is very impressive, you know?
And the good thing is he's a bilingual. He can speak both languages in the same time.
Everyone should know that knowing languages is very important.
Yeah.
Especially at this juncture where, you know, opportunities arise from right and left. So you don't know where you need French, when you need English. And
indeed.
So you have to
I wish
both.
I could also be speaking Spanish and Chinese.
Right.
Because there's so many opportunities arising from
and
that.
Germany.
Well, German not so much. I mean, at least in my field.
Okay.
But Chinese, it's a lot. Spanish, it's a lot.
Yeah.
Is it too late to learn them?
No, it's just a matter of time, especially with the AI. So you can sit in your room and, you know, spend some hours per week. Within 3 months, you can be speaking fluently.
It's not easy.
No, it's easy.
No,
it's
where
easy.
there is will, there is a way.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, now technology made things much easier. You can learn very cheaply.
Yeah.
You know, at least you invest your time, and then you have all the tools.
Indeed.
You know, you can get the right information you want, which is different from the past. You know, in the past, learning Chinese would take you like maybe $1,000 to travel to a place where you have a training center. But now with your device, you can learn. So it's much easier.
Indeed.
All right.
And you can repeat again and again. So
now I'm wondering about how I can learn again another language.
It's actually really simple.
No, the same way you learn to whatever you speak, you can still learn another
So I will
language.
try in the future.
Yeah, I
No,
mean, give yourself a challenge, because the world we are living today is a challenging world. So if you stay in your comfort zone,
You will never learn.
you will never progress.
Indeed.
Not learning, progress.
Okay, thank you.
Because the purpose is not to learn.
It's to progress.
Yes.
It's to progress. To
You,
grow.
you are changing
Go
your
ahead.
status quo.
I mean, the
Because-
sky is the limit.
Yes. So when you have a target to progress, then if you think learning a particular skills is the way to go for it.
Indeed.
Yeah.
All right, and this evening we're gonna talk about AI. Wow. And that Gen Z, those Gen Z, because they are very many, they would like just to know. My first question, it is about to have a definition about AI according to our young generation.
According to you.
Yeah, according to you. So.
Well, it's very simple, and everyone would understand it in a very simple way. You know, people maybe should not say artificial intelligence is just a automated robot sitting there. No. Artificial intelligence is a computer program, or it's a tool used by a computer provided with information to perform a task as a human intelligence. So that task is performed by a computer, given information, but as a human intelligence.
As a human?
Yes, as a human. So when you see the product, you think someone has done it.
A human being?
Yes. For instance, you can be interviewing an AI. The same question you're asking me, you get the same answer, because that AI was given information to respond to your questions. You see? So what people should grasp as a concept is artificial intelligence is a computer program where you train the computer, you give information to the computer to perform a task as a human intelligence, with emotions, with the feeling, with the alteration, you know, the gesture, you know, everything, you know, the tone of the voice. I'll give you a very simple example. When you want to produce a picture, you know, maybe I can, let's say if, you know, in the past, if you wanted to make a picture of this studio, either you come with a camera, you take the picture.
Yeah, yeah.
You see?
Yeah, sure.
So that is a machine produced picture. So if I don't have the camera, I can write a prompt. It's like a series of information. I can write to them. Say, okay, my studio has this size, with this color, with this, with the number of people, each person is wearing these colors, blah, blah, blah. The setup is this, with the tiles, or with the carpet, You provide a series of information, and then you run the prompts, and then you get the picture. Without drawing, without taking
everything.
Exactly. So you give instruction or you give information to the computer to give you an output as if it was a person. You understand? So the same applies. If, let's say, you are using artificial intelligence to understand, let's say, something happening, let's say in medicine, the medical doctor will say, okay, I'm receiving this symptom for this person. I took this test. What disease this person may have. So the computer will interpret all the information together and say, oh, with this is the problem. You understand? So the computer give you an answer like a person because you've provided with the right information.
You have to give it the information you need for it to give you the answer
right
that you're looking for.
Exactly.
Okay.
So do you think with those, because they are very many, there is ChatGPT, there is how many do you know? AI.
Well,
there are very many.
I'm not the kind of person who likes AI.
Let me just clarify things.
Okay.
The science itself, the artificial intelligence science or the computing science, give you different tools to use for different purpose.
Okay.
You understand? So if you want a tool to be providing you simple answers, let's say, okay, if you want a date like, okay, when was the US president born? You just prompt it in one of the tool. It can be called ChatGPT, it can be called whatever. There are so many agents. So there are many. And every day there is new ones, depending on the usage. So in medicine, they have theirs. In agriculture, they have theirs. So there are many tools. So depending on your domain, you may have your specific tools. Let's say if you are a photographer, when you sit with a photographer and say, oh, okay, I write my prompt in Canva will give me the picture because that's where you are. If you are, let's say, innovation, let's say, electrical installation or electrical engineer, if you want, I remember by the part of my lower education, I did electrical design. So if you want to do electrical design, just prompt. You write what you want. When you run it, it gives the drawing. What we used to draw on paper. So each tool can serve different purpose. That's what I want to say.
All right. Thank you so much. So the second question, it is about the accessibility and opportunity for young African today to think AI.
Wow. Actually, I would say the young African people, they are very much lucky because opportunities are there. They need to know where the opportunity is and how to use it. I'll give you an example. Let me go back to my previous example of the photography. If I want a picture, I'm sure you remember those times when the mobile phone came, when people were taking selfies. It was like on fashion.
Yes, it still is.
No, it's not. It's no longer on fashion.
Really?
Because you can make your picture, your selfie with whoever you want.
Okay.
Using AI.
Gemini, don't think of
You
Gemini.
see, you don't need to be sitting with President Trump to have a selfie with him.
Oh, true.
You see?
That's true.
So those are different application of AI.
Yeah.
Again, back to your question on opportunity. There is what we can call the ecosystem, where internet and all these different tools brought opportunity for the youth to be selling or accessing information globally. Let's say in your field of media and communication, you can be performing tasks, getting job, getting gigs online and work from your home without moving from your home because of AI is there. You can be synchronized with so many other people doing the same thing like you, but using the AI tools to synchronize your work. So it really give to the youth many opportunities. The challenge we have, the African youth don't have the right information, the right training to use the opportunity, the available opportunities. Many of people will say, oh, we are, I don't know, social media influencers, we are bloggers, but those are like 1% of what the AI environment can give. Yeah. So people are not maximizing the opportunities available now. And the same applies to different sectors. It applies in education, it applies. We were talking when we started the discussion, like, okay, you want to venture in learning Chinese. How many of us have taken at least 1 hour to learn?
No one.
I've actually had classes of Chinese.
You see? Now the people like you are very smart.
Sure.
They understand why
Stop
they
lying.
You see?
I can say like 5 words.
Oh,
You see?
like
Indeed.
what?
Ni hao.
Ni hao.
Ni hao
Thank
ma.
you.
No, ni hao is hi.
Yes.
Oh, ni hao ma. What's
How are you?
Yes.
Okay.
When you want to say bye, you say zaijian. When you want to say like
Your
happy birthday,
Uh-huh.
okay, that one will be long.
Your accent is not.
Well, I mean, she's not a
As
native,
long as I know how
so
to,
she's not a native.
I
Whatever.
can greet him. I
Exactly.
can say bye. I can wish him happy birthday.
How can you ask a food? Because the first thing you have to ask if you are learning a language is to ask food.
Well, I concentrated my first learning on how to greet.
Okay.
Oh,
Yes.
for how long? All right.
Anyway, you see, with the AI, the good thing with AI, you can program your learning curve. You can say, okay, since I'm interested in, let's say, in normal communication, I want to learn the normal communication in this language, and you get that module, you learn it. If I'm an engineer, I want to learn the engineering language in Chinese. You can use the AI tool to teach you that particular segment of knowledge you want. So, which means it offers you different options to learn, to perform. So imagine if you would be speaking Chinese, you know, the opportunity will be opening to yourself.
I know, right?
I mean, in
A lot of Chinese here.
all Africa, wherever you go, you see Chinese companies.
But they are
Yes.
You see?
so Africa is for them. It's not even
Actually,
for
majority
us.
of the Chinese, one thing that I have noticed, majority of the Chinese, they don't speak English.
No,
They
I mean,
only know Chinese.
Chinese. Yeah.
Exactly. All the people you see here don't think they are PhD holders, because at the PhD level you go and do research, you read publications, you publish. So many of them did like technical engineering, and
And they are
to
very
that level,
smart.
they learn in their language, so they don't need English. So I mean,
They do though, because if you're going to work abroad,
not necessarily. I know so many investors who can't even say good morning, but they have translators, you know.
Yeah.
And
sure.
they have devices. Actually, that's where, again, AI is even revolutioning everything.
yeah,
Because with the devices, you speak in your language, AI translates, give the message in foreign language, the same. So people, when you see people having earpiece in their here, don't think it's they are listening music. It's
Yeah.
translation. So, I mean, those are different tools available to facilitate transactions, to facilitate work. But people who invest their time in learning they will get more opportunities.
True.
So we have to go back to school again.
I mean, no, take 1 hour every day to learn. It's simple.
But I will try.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, you
guess.
should.
All right.
So
The next question.
Yeah,
I'm
indeed.
sorry.
Okay.
The next question is about how a young person can start to learn to have a knowledge about AI, especially here in Africa.
Okay. I would say let me split it in two parts. Because people are lucky, you know, the young people, their time is technology.
Yeah.
So they learn from the early age, like the basics. You know, they have a mobile phone, they have access to mobile phone or different devices. So it means they have like the basics to acquire all the knowledge. Now, what people should understand is that, okay, on top of the basic knowledge you have, there is advanced knowledge you need. So as I was saying, let's say if a young person is interested in multimedia, for instance, if you have access to internet, if you have access to the computer, you don't need to go to multimedia school to be a very good photographer.
So there is a problem, I'm sorry, about the certificates, the diploma. Yes, may I agree with you. You can learn at home with your laptop or whatever, but what about the certificates? What can show people that you are from learning something, you have that knowledge about that things, but you don't have the certificate? Who can show?
If you go to Microsoft Academy, you have modules. You pay few $100 to sit for the certificates.
Oh.
Like how much?
I mean, it depends on the
Depends.
module or what you want to
Okay.
certify. But many of them turns around $100, $200. You know, and they have levels: level 1, level 2, level 3, depending on which level you are. So people should understand that as the world is moving, when you have the knowledge, when you have the skills, certificate won't be a problem anymore.
Yeah.
Because one, there is so many accredited agencies which offers certificates online. They do, and they are very recognized. Even the education system has started to recognize the knowledge people has. I remember very recently when I was visiting the Rwanda TVET boards. They started the process of certification of people with knowledge. They go to, let's say, to garage and to assess people's skills. Like, okay, do you know if you're capable to do this and this and this, then we certify you.
Wow.
So the same applies to this AI world. It's even much easier. For AI, all the modules have certificates. So it won't be a problem as long as you have the skills. And the good thing is learning with artificial intelligence is practical. It's not theory and you can't cheat. If it's you, it's you. If someone else will help you, it's okay, but you need to submit it because it's AI anyway. So they have different ways to catch people who are bypassing the rules. You know, it's timing. So it's, you know, it's artificial intelligence. It's intelligent. So you can't say, okay, I have the skills, but there's no way I can get the certificate. No, even a degree you can get it.
So there's some speech of if it was Donald Trump, don't remember very well. So in the future, the future in just 10 years, they were saying that AI is gonna take the whole job work, and people cannot work again. What do you think about that?
Well, actually, was it yesterday there was an international conference on the future predictions of the future economy. with the growing of artificial intelligence, with the technology and innovation. But when you see how innovation is growing very fast, definitely there will be some what we call obsolete jobs. You know?
What's that?
Like some type of job will be outdated.
Okay.
No one will be employed to do that anymore. And I mean, it's not new. It's not a new concept. Remember, like 20 years ago, banks, you know, every time you wanted to go to the bank, you could make queues. You'll have like so many counters, 10 of them.
Tellers, a lot of tellers.
Tellers, you know.
Yeah.
But with the ATM machines, you know, it has reduced.
Yeah.
That's the typical example you can give. But there are so many other examples you can give. So predictions show that the future economy will change. Actually, people who are very ambitious, they even say working in the future will be optional. Because, yes, because AI will be take over. Let's take an example of this innovative technology of self-driven cars.
Okay.
I mean, I saw it in so many Western cities, like when you go to Guangzhou, when the taxis, you know, the cabs,
Yeah.
they are self-driven.
Sure.
Yes,
Yeah.
you just stand on the
Isn't
stage.
Tesla?
Yes.
Even Tesla, right?
Yeah. So you go on the stage, you press a button, you wait, it comes, it stops, you enter, it takes you. So if self-driven car will be working, obviously the next level will be self-driven buses.
Indeed.
The next level will be self-driven train.
Yeah.
The next level will be self-driven
Bikes.
wow. Or we will see a self-driven
That sounds
airplane.
That sounds like trouble.
No, I mean technology is a science.
What about the accident or whatever?
I mean they have. That's what I told you.
system.
Artificial intelligence train. You train the computer as an expert to behave like a person. You understand? And you equip it with all it needs. You equip it with the brain. You put a camera like eyes to see. You put sensors to like captures all the movements, and then it has a central processing package to act as a person if anything happens. Yeah.
So no one is perfect, yes, but in this way, I think AI would be perfect.
Well, look at it from this angle. AI has a cumulative information bank. You understand? A person, we are limited in space. Remember what you learned from primary school. I'm sure there are some concepts you forgot.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
true.
Now, on top of that, you are limited. You are not, actually, you can't even see beyond this wall. But with technology, it's borderless, it's unlimited, it has access to all the information. So when you request, you put a question, it do the search. It has a very powerful search engine to see everything happening in the world. It go and check all the books. It go and checks all the information and then process the information and give you the answer. So it means it has an unlimited capacity to get where information and provide the information. That's the difference.
Yeah.
And then what the experts are doing now, which is part of the innovation, is to give the human, like the human side of the thing, like emotion, the common sense of a person, So it's really revolutioning what human will be doing. I'm not sure if you guys have get chance to visit these kind of robots they put in airports or hospital. When you talk to the robots, Even when you change the type of voice you speak, it adapts to your voice. You see? If you're soft spoken, it answers you in a very soft way. But if you change the tone,
Yes.
it adapts to yourself. So that's AI is trained to do that.
All right.
Yeah.
So I was wondering, let's come back to here and now. What are some examples or like concrete projects that a person who has never learned programming would do with AI knowledge?
Okay. So I would say if I could split it, there are what we can call the AI gurus, like the experts who learn programming. For them, they are much more interested in creating solutions. But for the users, the normal users like you and I, people who has never done any coding, you are not aware of any coding language.
Yeah.
But there are so many tools available today programmed for you to be used. Let's say, okay, the same way you wake up and take a camera and take a picture. You know, you are not the one who made the camera, but
Indeed.
you are use of the camera.
Yeah.
So in the AI sector, it's the same. With what you do and what you want to do, you can communicate with the computer in your language, ask, and then the computer will give you the answer depending on what you want.
So you mean you can do any project you want just by asking?
By asking, what you need is to understand how to put the question. That's what we call prompt engineering.
Wow.
The prompt is the information you are putting out to the computer to give you an answer.
So what if it was like a physical thing, like you want to do something physical instead of, just reading?
Like what? Give me an example.
Let's take an example, like these people who make carpentry. I don't know. I mean, we're trying to create projects here.
Yes.
And I'm trying to use AI, and I've never done programming. I was thinking more of.
No, look at it this way. You want to make this water.
Okay.
Right? You are not a food scientist or a chemist person who knows what is this water made for and how to do it. So what AI can help you is to have the information,
On how to do that.
Yes. And with some advanced AI and devices, you are even able to take, let's say you have dirty water, you want to purify it and make it a drinkable water, There are some device, you put that water, it gives you the content of the water, and then it can say, okay, if you want to clean or purify this water, use these products. You understand? Use this product, add this on this quantity, and then you get purified water. You understand? So if, let's say you are a young person, you want to have a poultry farming. I'm just giving a very random example.
Yeah.
You've never been to a poultry farm. You don't know anything about
chicken
farming or chicken farming. Now, the first thing you do, you can communicate with your AI to say, okay, if I have this level of capital, let's say I have 100,000 Rwandan franc. I want to do poultry farming. How can I do it? When you prompt it, then the first thing you get, okay, instruction, you can do this. Now you can ask further question. Okay, it will obviously give you the number of chicken you can purchase, where you purchase it, the quantity, the food, and everything. Now you say, okay, I want to build a house for the chicken. Which size and what are the dimension and all the details. It gives you. If you want even the picture of that type of house, it gives the picture. Now you go out, you construct it. You see?
Indeed.
If you know, so it's all the information you can, that type of information, if you don't have any AI tool, it can take you a week to go and seek information here and there.
Yeah.
And some of those information you'll pay. Because if you're asking a veterinary, okay, for me to give you all the information, to sit and do the calculation, you are paying me a day.
Yeah, sure.
You see?
Yeah.
Now you are spending, and yet you have
Your phone
to generate those information.
indeed.
Yes.
That is true.
Yeah.
I tried. It was last day. Yes, last time I tried to ask it about a small project according to my budget.
Yes.
Oh, especially here in Rwanda and Kigali, and that's
It
he knows
even does the
everything,
accounting.
man.
Yes.
He knows everything. He give you even the venue, where you can put that small business, and after 1 week you can do this. After
Yes.
so, so allow me. We are with Grace. Grace, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm okay. So we are discussing, and we need also to anticipate, to participate to our discussion. So if you have any question about our topic, our guest is here. Welcome.
Okay, thank you so much. Good evening once again.
Good evening.
Okay, so as we explored how AIs can help young African people to turn their dreams into reality, I would like to know, what is the first step young African people can take to their journey into the AI's world? What is the step they can take to achieve their journey into the AI's world?
Okay. I would say they are already on the journey, basically, because many of them are using mobile phone. So, and you know, we see them posting every other second, you know. I mean, that is a really basic of the use of AI. But much more in a very advanced way. For me, the first step would to define yourself. What do I want to become in the future? Do I want to be a pilot? If I want to be a pilot, then I will go to get the simulation AI tools to start learning piloting, you know, to pick interests for you to get to be a pilot. What are the requirements? What are the physical requirements? What are the mental requirements? What are the costs? You have the basic because you've defined what you want to become. If someone have the dream to become a farmer, it's much simple. Go and say, okay, what type of farming? If someone wants to become a medical doctor, it's simple to go and see, by the way, what are the requirements for a medical doctor? Where do I get the school? Because back in the days, it was even difficult for people to get school. Where? You know? Even information, the basic information was difficult. But with the AI, you can be sitting here, you apply to 20 universities at the same time. You know? You can search and get scholarship because you've done your work. So the first step is to define what do I want to become in the future. The moment you have that clear picture, now you see, okay, what does it take me to get there? And now you use information. At least what I've seen in the education system in Africa, unfortunately, youth don't have a mentorship kind of orientation to guide them, how to define their future, to help them to make the best choice based on reality. Because remember, for you to know how the, let me call it, job market is, you need to be there. If you are still in those ages of 20s, you don't know. you are still under the parents' whatever
Supervision.
Yes, yes. You don't know. You don't know what people are facing. But if you had a chance to have a coach, a mentor, someone can give you the right information. And now, since we in Africa we don't have that mentorship, AI can mentor you.
Yeah.
You know, to understand the job market. If you want to do analysis, let's say you want to do a job market analysis of a country like Gabon, you can get it. And now, because information are there, now you can be taking some decision accordingly. So AI is a very good opportunity for the African youth to use, to access information, to use some of the information, and then a very good tool to learn. You can learn 3 subjects at 0 cost. You know, you can be doing economics and learn artificial intelligence, and then you'll be applying it, because again, understand artificial intelligence as a cross-cutting science now. In everything people do, artificial intelligence is applied.
Yeah.
You know, if you are in communication or journalism, AI is very paramount. If you are in medicine, AI is really needed. If you are in engineering, you need AI. So
it's helping.
You know?
Yeah, that is true.
So everyone needs it. So if everyone needs it, then to know how it works, it's very important for you to be very competitive. Remember, we are in the world where everyone wants to be the best. There are few opportunity and the demand is very high.
Yeah.
Indeed.
So those who have advanced skills will grab the opportunities.
Yeah.
I think that those are like the steps people need to undertake.
Satisfied?
Yes, I am.
Maybe there's another question after.
After there is another question. Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Sangwa.
So I wanted to ask like the closing question.
Okay.
To me, I was wondering like what is the final message would you give to any African young person who want to innovate through AI?
Okay. Yeah, that's the message is very straightforward. AI, for some people who are not familiar with the computing, may sound very complex or very challenging, but it's very wrong. It's a perception. AI, it's a tool. It's like an available tool for everyone. Whatever you can be doing, it can help you. Now the problem, people need to take time to take the next step or the next level of learning. Learn the very basic knowledge on artificial intelligence, which is prompting. Prompting is the basics you can learn. When I say prompting, for the viewers, understand how you communicate with your computer to give you an answer. Yes.
That was also my question.
Yes.
Because our young generation, they have a big problem to understand how to use AI.
Yes.
So, and in a which way it can be very easy for them to use it.
I mean, it's a knowledge. You need to invest your time to learn. The same way people would invest time to go and learn driving. It's the same way they need to invest time and money to learn the basics of AI. And the more you learn, the more you practice, the better you are. So people should not fear. And they can learn from their phones, from the computer. It's something very easy to learn.
But honestly speaking though, like if we're like being really realistic, don't you think that AI is risky in some sort of ways?
Definitely. No, definitely. It's very risky. Very much risky. It's. I like the question because sometimes we look at the coin on the very positive side without doing the analysis of
How negative it
yes,
can
no,
impact
there are
us.
so many negative
Yeah,
issues. One of them, as I told you, the computer is trained with information to give you an answer. Now, when the information deployed to the computer to give you an answer is wrong, so you get the wrong answers. So the information, we call it a biased information.
Indeed.
If the information are biased, you get the wrong information. So that's why today you can see, let's say, people just make very unethical video, you know, and it goes viral.
Wow.
I've seen it a lot.
You see?
There are very many.
Exactly. So
Social
those are
media.
risk of AI. The
You
other
can
risk,
see it through the way a person, I know a story of a person who posted a picture,
yes,
and then after some few months, people had taken that picture and removed all of the clothes that this person was wearing, and they posted it as if she has posed naked.
Yeah.
yes,
Her pictures were everywhere.
exactly,
And she was like, but I've never done this.
exactly.
The mental trauma
Yeah.
that she was facing was horrible.
That's why I always recommend, let's learn how to differentiate what is AI generated and what is original. Again, the same AI can show you what is AI generated and what is originally made. So it's possible. So as long as we invest time to learn it. Those are very simple. I don't think it's rocket science. It's very simple. There are tools which can help you to detect it. So, I mean, there are so many other risks, ethic risk, you know, because information is very much accessible. There is, people have lost their privacy.
Yeah,
You know, with AI, there is a risk of losing our privacy.
indeed.
So it's an ethical thing.
That is a very, very problematic thing, actually.
Yes.
I was talking about it with my friend. Like, we actually talk about it quite a lot. How sometimes when we are discussing on WhatsApp, I go on YouTube, I find out YouTube is giving me content that I have been discussing with my friend
Yes.
on WhatsApp.
Yes.
Like,
Yes, because remember, all these platforms we use, you know, information are stored. Even if you can pretend deleting, but you are not the whole holder of the server.
Yes.
Where those transactions are happening. So all those information are stored. Anytime you prompt, you ask the information, they surface.
Oh.
Yeah. So people should be very much careful of what we communicate, of what we post, because the same information will come
back.
And yes. So actually, when you learn the AI science, the course on ethics on AI, it's very high, and countries are now regulating. So we will see many more crimes happening because of the use of AI.
Yeah.
So people need to be very much careful. There are so many other ways or negative effect of the usage of AI because there are so many information, so many opportunities, so many posts. So people are confused. What is correct? What is wrong? You know, and behind that massive of information, now criminals can come in and people can be diverted. So you can be like receiving information, like 1,000 and 10,000 of information. You need to be very careful what is wrong, what is right. I give you an example. I can see a message coming from your number, but it doesn't give me the 100% confidence that that message comes from you, despite that I know it's your number. Because with the AI, people can mask your number, you know, like I can append. I use your number, appending mine, and it displays it's your number. So those are like a different aspect of of ethics consideration. People need to be very careful. Let's say we've had so many cases where you get message of your friends, you know, someone say, oh, I'm sorry, I'm in a trouble, please send me this money.
Yeah.
You know? You see the number, it's the same. You see, you know, it's very hard for you to, if you're not careful, you may get, you know, being trapped in those kind
Wrong
of
system.
Yeah, exactly. So those are different aspects. People need to be very careful and learn.
All right. Thank you. Without discombobulating our views, I would like to talk about the challenges.
Okay.
The challenges. How can AI help young innovators? This young generation does solve the social, economics, or environment challenges. How AI can help them?
Well, AI is I would say, a very ideal tool, especially on environment protection. With AI, you can have prediction of floods, prediction of dry, prediction on everything, actually.
I don't know, except only games, football. AI can't can't, for really. Because I tried a lot of time, but AI was just there lying to me. You get it?
Okay, I'll give you the reality. The football, it's a human interaction, you know? So there is no previous information which can define how this person will perform. However, with the history of the team, with the history of the players,
Yeah.
with the history of their performance, it give you an indication. Like, this is what may happen.
May happen.
Exactly. By the way, that's
the word.
we call it prediction. It's not real. It's
not
not
as an entity.
real. No.
Yeah.
It's a prediction. It's like if I can predict the price of fuel in the next 100 days. Based on the history, based on the data I have, this is what I see can happen. But it's not 100% correct.
Okay.
I mean, that's what these tools are helping. But again, AI will never replace a person.
Indeed.
It will never replace a person.
All right. Thank you, Grace. Another question?
Yes, I have another question. I wanted to know if, but I think you already answered, but I need a very
More. Okay, I'm happy to give more.
More explanation.
Yes, I want to know, can AI become a very huge danger in the future for young people, African people?
Danger, it's too much pessimistic. But AI can, for those who are not using it properly, AI can be a source of loss in a way. It's like, okay, let me use a very simple example. You know social media, how enjoyable it is. But social media can also spoil you.
Of course.
Do you agree with me? Yeah.
Of course.
Yes. So it's the same way. Social media is good, but if you use it
Too much.
too much,
Or badly?
badly, I would say not carefully, you can end up in a trouble. It's the same with the AI. So AI, it's a very nice tool. It helps people to access information anytime, any information at free cost. But again, if you don't make the best sorting of the information, you may land on the wrong information, and yet the good information are there. You know? Yeah. I give you a very, very, very simple example. There are so many tools which offers like internship or scholarship or international trips or international opportunities. But at the same time, there are like hackers who post wrong information for them to steal money. And they say, okay, if you apply for this, you pay this fee. It looks like it's very genuine, but in actual sense it's not.
Yeah.
So if you are not careful, if you don't verify the information, you may jump on it. There is another very recent example of this online trading. You know, I'm sure very many people have lost their money, you know, pretending that, okay, this online trading, you put $1, you gain $2. It may sound very attractive because, you know, doubling the interest, but the reality is no one on this world can invest their business to make you winning, not him, you. You see? So, what happened? When you see the platform, they show you, okay, if you buy this, let's say you buy a product of $10, you resell it, 24 hours after, you get double. It may sound very attractive, right? And it has trended a lot. I know so many people. And then they trick you. They say, okay, if you bring 2 more people, you know, for each transaction they'll be making, you'll get a commission. It sounds still genuine. So people put their money and they go and mobilize their friends to join. The platform pretend to be a trading platform. After investing so much money, you know, and then I know at the beginning it may sound correct, they even send you money, but at some point you open no access.
We had that case here.
You see, now he's giving a live testimony.
Yeah,
you see?
True.
Yeah.
Don't try.
Yes.
Don't try trading.
I'm not saying online trading is not a genuine trading.
The one you say about to bring 2 people
exactly.
to join, that's one.
Yes.
Never.
No, there are so many fake kind of business online, and so many tools can even show you. Again, that's where AI is very interesting. With AI, you can test the correctness and genuine of those type of trading. So you can test, there are so many tools. Say, okay, you post it, you make the analysis. Is it correct? Is it genuine? And it gives you the results. So people should use AI in a very good way. Yeah.
All right, thank you. Hope you're okay, madam.
Yes,
all right.
Yeah.
So, Mr. TG, thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. It was my pleasure to be on the panel. And, you know, this is a new kind of science people are embarking in. So we are so much happy to help those who may have further questions, but also people who really want advisory services, because we also provide advisory service to companies, to corporates, to government, so, and to groups of people. So anytime, if anyone has a question, they can even post the question on my social media, and then we can answer them. Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
I hope the next show will be in French, because even les francophones aussi aimeraient bien.
Ça me serait un plaisir de faire aussi la même émission en français.
Ouais.
Ouais.
Thank you very much, Madame Sangwa.
Thank you.
It was a pleasure, for really.
I mean, right?
Thank you, Grace.
Thank you too.
Yeah. So we are done with our show, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you are enjoying, and let's give you a new program. We shall be here again next Thursday in the same time. I was in the presentation. I was hosting the show with my co-hosts Sangwa. Let us wish you a blissful night. See you. Bye.